A blessed day, viewers and subscribers. Welcome to the Boss with another video. Please put a like and leave a comment. Make we get straight in at this. Alright, so guys, we have a story here. If you share with a lady, she met a guy from England when she was about 40. Yeah, 40 years old, and the guy was about 70. Alright, he lived in Jamaica with her for about 9 years. So, she's a common law wife, and what happened now, he get sick and he have to go back to England. Then when he go back to England, he passed away. With that being said now, the guy passed away and left some money in a Jamaica in one bank. So, she's saying that she entitled for that money, but the bank where she try get the money from, I rig my round her. And it's a long story, but before we reach this, I want to like the video, comment, and tell me what you think about the story. Very interested, and I put out a disclaimer. This video is not to scrutinize any banking organization in Jamaica. Alright? So it's about a situation where somebody is going through. Alright? So, I make that clear. Anyway, yeah? I could listen what I go on.
As I said, I have a story about Jane Bank with my common law spouse that I get so mad and they refuse to give me all of the money. Anyway, I'm going to start from the beginning where he died in 2006. He was a British citizen, so when he took sick, we both tell yourselves that it's best for him to go overseas to get medical care because he's a British citizen, so he don't have to spend any money. So he went over, and I've been some issues with family, but still was getting, keeping in touch with him until I hear that he died. He died and didn't get to go to the funeral or anything, because the family was not with me. So he died and buried over there. And I said to myself, I have to get certain things out here sorted out. So I called a friend over in England, asked him to get his death certificate for me, in which he did and post it for me. So I said, from there, I'm going to pursue in matters in the bank and a house that he died and left. So in that process, I get the death certificate. Remember seeing a lawyer and the Morning Time program on TVJ. So I called her up and, went to her office and talked to her and everything. Then after that, she told me what she needed to pursue the case. So I went through and I remember having on my Blue Cross because I was working at JTC at the time. So I went to the Blue Cross and I get a letter from them to show that he's my spouse. We were living together. So the lawyer said that is enough to prove that I'm his common law wife. So we went to started the process in the court. Started the process, it was taking so long because I don't know if it's the lawyer or the court, but I think it was taking at least 5 years. It was going through till I remember going to the court, and the court. So I met a JTC inspector who said to me, when you have matters and it's taking so long with the lawyers, you can come and speak to somebody at the court. So I said, okay, that's wonderful. So I went down there and I spoke to some people pertaining to the matter. And anyway, before the settling of the matter, I remember going to the bank, and the bank told me that it was 2 accounts there. One is in his name alone, and the other one in his name and his daughter. So I did have to make the court know that it's two account, and I have to they have to put it in order.
Mm-hmm.
I remember telling the lawyer, and she said to me that it can, once I get the order, the bank have to release the money. Mm-hmm. So she did not put it as how the manager of the bank said.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, pursue it, and it was taking so long until I did have to go to the court to get the order. Mm-hmm. She did not please about it.
Who did not please about it? The daughter?
The lawyer did not please about it.
Oh, you go behind her back?
Yeah, because it was taking so long. And I remember going down there trying to find out what is happening. Mm-hmm. And, until I found out that I could speak to somebody about the order, why it's taking so long.
Mm-hmm.
So in that process, she did have to get things done, and we get the order. I get the order. Went to the bank now. The bank said that they only can release the money that was in his name alone, where that money wasn't a lot of money. The other money, they said I have to go back through the court. So because me and her did fall out, I didn't go back. I tell her, I said I didn't have any money to pay her because she did not do the work and do the, I could get the money to pay her. Right. So I didn't pay her. So after that, now I was trying to get the bank same way to release the money. They did not want to release it. I tell them, so the man told me that he left this money. He wanted to put this money in me and him name because we was gonna get married and do a lot of stuff that he promised that we would have done. But he died, and he told me at the time that he have some money in England that he left for his kids over there.
Hold on, let me get something straight in the story. Yeah. Sometimes my head now pick up things quick. You say him say when you get married or something like that. So when I ask you, are your husband as in married? You have proof marriage certificate?
No, come on now.
So
we didn't get to marry because of he took sick and went overseas and he died.
Okay.
But in the same time we were gonna get married and he took sick.
Me first when you come on, it sounds like your late husband will pass away. So in other words, how long you guys were together?
Nearly 9 years.
So I'm gonna live together 9 years.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now that all right. So the common law. When was this?
From 2006. 6 he died. Yeah.
The common law common law was in place at the time in Jamaica.
Yeah, man. Yes.
The 5 years period.
Yes,
thing. 5 years after 5 years.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, so you not have no full proof say him put your name in the book then. You ever see it? Because them time you could have the book and look on it and say Damien and say Marvet tonight. You ever see a book or anything like that?
No, I didn't see a book. I went to the bank and they're reluctant in showing me anything up till today.
Yeah, you're not going to see it, man. Even though you're a common law wife, what proof you have of that?
That's why I said to you, I went to the Blue Cross because I did have it on my Blue Cross as a spouse.
Okay.
So I went to them and get letters from them to take to the lawyer to take in the court to prove that I'm his common law spouse. And that went through good.
Well, what tickle me with this guy here. You're sure him never married at England before, or him just take a time out and just come out here and spend time with you?
No, man, he married and divorced. When I met him, he divorced 16 years because he was a big man. So when I met him, he was already divorced for 16 years.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I know some
So
man.
when that time when he died, he already did divorced for 24 years.
Okay. It takes so long for marriage to
Yeah.
do 9 years. If you meet a woman, you're supposed
Well,
to know within a year, 2 years, so you want to marry her. 9 years, it kind of slow
well,
down.
I was younger than him, I was really much younger than
So
him.
at the time, how old
So
were you? All right, give me an age group now so I get an understanding of the situation. At the time, you was what?
at the time when he died, I was 40.
You was 40 and he was like 70, 72?
And he was 72.
72. Okay, good guess. Okay, I
Yeah,
understand.
I'm 39, 40.
At the
That year I
time.
was going to. Yeah.
Okay. So,
Mm-hmm.
9 years and you say he take sick and he went back to England and passed away. So, wife
Yeah,
something in family bury him over there. So you don't get to see him or you
right,
nothing from him. So now
right,
you're in one
right, right.
position where I use the word think. Because you don't have no proof. You say, yeah, you see it on paper, see it in a book. So, in a word, you're thinking some money should be there for you based on the conversation that you guys had in the
No,
past.
man, we went when he was going away. When he took sick, he couldn't speak and all of that. So when he was going away, me and two other friends of his go to the bank. He was trying to take out some money to travel with. And I did have to write up the paper for him. So I know the money was there.
So at the time, how
But
much money we are talking about now?
At the time, as far as I understand, it was 1.5.
Oh,
I mean, I'm not sure.
Money that
Yeah,
one
not
time there, comparing to now.
right.
Yeah.
Right. So I think it was in that region. And as I said, he said we were gonna get married. He's gonna buy a next car, teach me to drive, do all that kind of stuff. But
you know, plans.
All for plans because say when you're getting married, you have to make plans of future and all of these things. So yeah, we plan on getting married but before I mean everyone going at the party. I rest the party, yeah. So that's what he took sick and he went up and he died 3 months after he went up. Because he couldn't speak.
So when he go,
well, at the time they said a tumor was in his head, so maybe I had a stroke. I don't know. I remember I was working at JTC at the time, so I when I get day off, he will come over because he was in St. Mary at the time, and he will pick me up because he drove, and we will go over on my day off. So I remember he came over and we went over, and I look on his legs, and I see it look swollen, and I said to him, say, your leg looks swollen. And he said, no, man. I said, yes.
Come on, guys. Well, if I want to watch a video, I want to listen to this till the end, please and thanks. Very interesting story, and we can take some points out of it and we can learn. All right? I learn a lot listening to this story. So like the video for me, guys, so it can reach more people. Share it with a friend. All right? We can continue listening.
Because I know your foot and I know how it stays. And I look at it and it looks solid. So anyway, I was there with him and I came over back to work. And while I was here, he called me and said to me, say, my foot swelled till it can't press. I said to him, say, okay. Did I tell you? Say, I remember telling you that it swelled. Anyway, I went back home. I remember he told me that I must go to a doctor in Kingston here and make an appointment for him. He's coming over. Oh, and he came over and we went to the doctor and he get medication. And I went over with him because it was my day off. And he took the medication. He did not take it. It was a Thursday. He did not start taking the medication the Thursday evening. He started the Friday morning. he took the first amount for the day, through the day. But in the night to the other morning, which is the Saturday morning, he always wake up early and left me in the bed. So I remember hearing him shouting. And when I did not get up because I thought he was talking to somebody through the window, through the bathroom window. So when I was there, he pushed the door and said to me, "You don't hear me calling you." And I said, "But I thought you were shouting. I hear saying something, but you didn't call my name. So I didn't know you was calling me because I know you can stay through the bathroom window and see, persons outside." So I thought he was shouting somebody. Anyway, he said that he nearly fainted in the bathroom. So I jumped off the bed and I went to him and I hold him up. His toothbrush was in his mouth. And I took him to sit down and he was sweating.
All right, here I want
Anyway.
I don't want to carry back in the trauma there, because I don't really like hear about them something that's on our way.
Yeah,
I don't really want to hear. I want to concentrate on going forward. So going forward now with the whole process, what the latest as we there speak now? Because that's almost 20 years now, so what going on now?
Yeah. So after that, as I said, the overseas, he died. Do the process through the court where the lawyer did not do what she's supposed to do well. And I have to be going back and forward to the bank. Anyway, while I was going back and forward to the bank, this guy in the bank said that he will get the money released from me. So when I said, okay, so what I need to do, because I remember taking the order from the court that I have, he said that I must get a letter from my next lawyer and proof of address in which I get both and bring it back to him. He said that I must come to a place of Dunrabin near Mishi. So at the time, I never think of it of saying, because I don't really know where I am with Jen, but I have bank. So he said I must come Saturday morning. So anyway, I went Saturday morning. And when I went there, we go in a little office and I present this stuff to him. And he said to me, if I want some of the money in my hand if I drove, I said no. He said, if I want $500,000, I said no. I just want you to transfer, because at the time I did have an account with Jane because of the first money that they give me. So he said, if I want that $500,000, I said no, transfer everything into the account. At the time I asked him how much was in the account. He said that it was 1.8 million in the account. Anyway, he said I'm gonna transfer it. And I went my way. After I went my way, I remember because I did have a card, so I started using the card to draw money to do what I want to do. I remember after using the card for a time, the card not working. So I went back to him in the bank in New Kings at the time. And I said, the bank, it looked like it locked the money. No, not coming out. He told me that he's going to try and get it to open back. But I must come in and sign a card with my name and Mr. T name. And he will get it reopened. Did that, and still waiting on him, going back and forward to the bank. I remember there is a manager there now start investigate the matter, because I went to them, and he was there trying to, cover up. I found out that he was trying to cover up something. Anyway, did that. The manager was telling me that I must write down all of the stuff that I wanted to do with the money. You know, I did not get to do that. He called me after I left the bank and I said, don't bother try to fight the case because you're not gonna get the money back, not gonna release it. I said, okay. So that's what happened because him same take out $1 million out of the bank, out of the account. That is because it was 2.8 now. He took out $1 million out of it. So anyway.
Who took out $1 million?
That's the customer rep. Take it out.
For what purpose?
So at the time,
for what? For steal it or take it?
Steal it. Because at the time, as I said, he told me how much was in the account and it was not that amount. He told me.
Oh.
So after that, he told me that I won't get it. So I said, okay, I'll see about that. So I said to my friend, who did get the lawyer to get the letter right for me? He said to me, I must go to Offertree branch and explain the situation. I went to the branch in Offertree and I explained the situation to a manager and his secretary. At the time, I was telling her and him that the money belongs to me. She was telling me, oh, the money no belongs to you and a few months. Anyway, after I give them all that I know and what happened, and I left. I was here seeing a number calling me one time, and then I didn't get to answer the number. I see the missed call. Then I see again the same number call me, and I did not get the call because I was at the phone. So I called back the number, only to find out it was some police. I forgot what them call themselves. Downtown. Called me, said them have some thing from Jane and I must come in. And I must get a lawyer. So I get a lawyer and I went in and I explained everything to them. Jane Bank said they're gonna charge me for money that's stolen with these guys. Anyway, get the lawyer, did have to get money to bail, and they didn't lock me up anyway, but I was just there, and I came back home. They set a date. My lawyer said that he was telling the bank, said, I cannot be stealing my own money, so they must drop the case. And he said to me that the bank manager said that they're going to give me the full length of the law. Mm-hmm. Anyway, I was there, the full length of the law, because it's not my money. How can the court give me order? Although it's not. The daughter name is Turner. No, I call it name. His name was in our name was in the account. Yeah, you can delete it. Yeah, our name was in the account. His daughter name.
So that's why she was there. Two name in there?
No, man. My name wasn't in it. Her name and his name was in the account. So that's why the bank wasn't giving me the money. But when the court gave me the order, that's what my lawyers, and I remember telling my lawyer, and he continued to tell the bank managers that Mr. Turner said the money belongs to me only because we didn't get married and all of that. He did not business with that. He said that the money wasn't mine because of the daughter name that was in the account. Anyway, after they took me to the court and we were going back and forth from court, I both Supreme Court to get the order for me to get the money, and and going to the criminal court. In 2017, I get an order from the court in the Supreme Court to say that the money belongs to me and they must give me.
Oh, nice.
Only to...
That's nice.
Only to find out after the judge gave the order. My lawyer at the time didn't supposed to write a letter to send back to the court for me to get that full order signed. It was the 28th of June. He did not do that letter. So I was here waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, only to find out that the bank send back an order now to block that order that I don't get the money.
Mm-mm.
So when I found out that he blocked, sending order to block the order, I went to my lawyer and I said to him, and I found out it was a Tuesday, and that order was for that court date was the other week, Monday. So I went to him and I said, how can you get an order to block the order? You did not call me to say anything. He said to me because he was so shocked. So I said to him, how can you be shocked? When, I don't know if that car is,
No, talk.
Yeah, man. So how can you be shocked for getting an order to block my order? You did not tell me. Because they did not want me to show up at the court for me to get the money.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, I went to the court today, and after the court, what the lawyer, the bank manager, lawyer said that it wasn't the daughter who put in the order to stop the order. It was the bank trying to block it. But the bank wanted us to believe that, I wanted me to believe that it was the daughter who sent the order to block my order.
Mm-hmm.
So the judge at the time told him, so they cannot just send it, so they have to deal with it in the right way.
Mm-hmm.
So at the time that order was on hold. And when I went back downstairs, now I was saying to my lawyer, I said, so how early can you get that order signed that I can do it? The man tell me 2 weeks. Me laugh. I went over to the court because I understand that if the judge did not get to sign the order in 5 days, then the head of the clerk of court would sign it.
Mm-hmm.
So I went over there and I spoke to her, and she called the office of the lawyer and explained to them and tell them so they need to send in the paper for it to get signed. They did that, only for my lawyer to tell me that not because the court signed the order, I'm going to get the money. And I was puzzled. Anyway, me never going to no argument, no quarrel with him, because I still have the thing in arbitrary and all of that. But if I did get that order in 2017, then if he did work that order, then all the case that they have in arbitrary with me would have to crash because I get the money. If the money belongs to me,
so in our time period, this is our year already now. What year is this?
2017.
Oh, so you work on it, you go through this for about 10 years, that are about 10 years after he passed away, 2006. So 10 years you fight the court and you fight the process to try to get the money.
Right.
Mm-mm.
So anyway, that order, they throw it out, they did not give me the money. That at the bank,
Mm-hmm.
No business with it. The Supreme Court give an order and they don't care. So they have me same way, going and coming until 2020. Where the judge, my lawyer now tell me that I must not testify. They give us 2 days to the court date back to back.
Mm-hmm.
So the bank manager was testifying what I said and what the other guys them said, because they charged 2 other guys with the matter.
Mm-hmm.
And everything and where the money was and all of that. So I was there listening until when he finished. My lawyer tell the court that his client won't be testifying.
Mm-hmm.
So the judge said then I have no alternative but to throw the matter. So the matter was thrown. And
So why not want to testify? What is the reason for you not to testify?
Well, he said that if I don't testify, then they can cross-question me.
Okay.
To put me in a,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So
So
where the court rule they said now, what them rule?
the court ruled and threw out the matter against me. So it was thrown out.
Oh, they throwing out.
So I was set to go free.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So after that done, I went back to the court, the Supreme Court. We did have a date, couple of days prior to that time. So I went and we get the order again for them to give me the money, all of the money. When I went and did the judge give the order, my lawyer do the paperwork and all of that, and send it to give me, and I go to the bank. Only for the bank to say that the system was down. And it was down, and it was down, and it was down. Until my lawyer called me and tell me that he called the bank and the system was up. And not even complain about him yet, because he give me he does a lot of things. Anyway, so I went back, believed that the all of the money was released. What the guy took out and what they did lock down for me, because at the time the bank state where the guy put the money in the bank. He put it in an next account and they have it locked down. Oh. So I believe that they was going to release the money to me because they know that it was taken from Mr.
Whatever
my man account, right? And it's supposed to return back to the account for me to get it. After I went to the bank and I was gonna pay that lawyer. I just withdraw some money and from the teller, and I call him and I give him the money, and I left. Only
so
to use the card.
What I don't understand, you draw the money, give the liar. Why you never just collect your money and go home? Just draw your money and just... Why?
No, listen what I'm saying. At the time, I have an account, so then just release back the money. Because it was I supposed to get at the time 2.5 million. So I couldn't just draw, everything.
But I draw, if I draw some of my money, if I even 500,000 or something, may I take that and draw you out of the bank? Because too much problem, man.
No, man, me did draw more on that because me did have to give the liar 500,000. So I did draw more on that.
Okay.
Anyway, so I believe now they will release the 2.5 million, only to find out that they only did release the money what was in my account that they locked down. And I tell my lawyer when I found out, and he said that he's gonna try and get it sorted out from me. Okay. And up till now, I am telling you, I'm sitting here. Up till now, I don't know what my lawyer did and them, but them take himself after the case.
Yeah, because the lawyer get him 500,000. So me get my money and me say, Ray, me go about my business as a lawyer.
Him say, but him suppose, listen to me. I did not charge me that money, I tell him when I see he was dragging his feet, I tell him that I'm willing to give him that money to get my money, everything give me. You understand me? So his duty was to get my money, give me all of it. So anyway, and he's dragging his feet, say carried it back to it in the court, and one piece around until now the bank not giving me my money. I am a cancer patient. I took off my breast in 2019, and I am the one treating myself. I don't take chemo. I don't take radiation. I don't go to doctor. I treat myself. So it takes a lot from me to be treating myself and to know that they are carrying me through all of these stress, because they know that stress is not good for people like us. And up to December, I went there, and they were telling me about there is a number wrong. They see the money, but there is a number wrong. I said, up till now, you don't give me no information. You're supposed to give me a printout of everything, because the court has given me 3 orders. and I have the right to the money. So there's no supposed to be no hiding, nothing, not supposed to be hiding from me at this moment.
Okay.
And that's what they were telling me. I pay so much lawyers in my life in this 19 years.
The
because
money where you pay,
time you tell me,
the money where you
so
pay,
time you,
the money where you pay the lawyer, maybe it pass where in the bank now.
repeat that for me.
The money where you paid all those lawyers, I'm saying maybe it gone past the money where the man passed away and left for you.
The amount of money and the amount of spending, I go court and this and that. The amount of money I spent, and just for them, listen to me, the lawyer put a suing case against them. And because we went to the court, and the judge at the time stated to us that if I win the court in our case in our tree, and with the suing case, I'm going to get a lot of money. The lawyer come out of the case and said, how can I, me believe me can fight a big entity like the bank?
And that just go
after what the judge said, because the judge I put pop in them mouth. I tell them how to go about it, for me not to get the suing case done. And even now, when I believe that it was thrown out, I found out that it is still in the bank, because from I get that number, I place it in my Bible. I don't care what them gonna do for throw it out. It's not gonna throw it, because I seal it in Jesus' name.
Oh.
So even now, I want a lawyer. I want the bank to know that I need my money. I need to do tests. From last year I do a blood test, and from I do this thing, one time I do a CT scan. I need to be doing all of these things, and I cannot get my money.
That's for 19 years now. So
19 years. August will be 19 years he died.
Channel Star.
Even Thursday, I went down to the Administrator General, and they were saying that I have to get a lawyer. I've been spending money on lawyers here, there, everywhere. I just want Jane Bank to release my money, give me. Because they cannot tell me why they have it locked up. They cannot tell me why they're not giving me it. And I need to be healthy. I need to know that I can treat myself. I'm not working for how many years?
Boy, if you go through so much court and all of that, boy, it look like it's a difficult task. Or worse than say, I go get lawyer again. And the lawyer, them know say it's a high profile case where them can be them big entity, so them just back down. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. But I wonder if the money they gone in our account and somebody use it and them a try hide it. I don't know. All type of something I think. But
when I went there, but if listen to me, where I understand about banking, our banks. If you have money, if you have money in the bank, and anybody take it out within the bank, they're supposed to responsible for pay it forward.
In enough country, enough people, money are missing out a bank, NCB and couple other bank, and them write to them and then not get back their money. I know people come on Facebook a ball and TikTok or whatever something. So.
But what I'm saying, the bank manager state where the money is in the bank, and it is in their bank, same way. It is in their hands.
Something more deeper, something alright. No. You sure the woman have foreign?
They just want to.
You sure the daughter have something to do with it?
Not a thing. She don't have nothing to do with it. Because I remember when I get the first order and I call her and I was saying to her so and so and so. She said she was gonna do things and then she blocked me. But because I have two numbers, when I called that number and didn't get her, I dialed with my other phone and I see the call got through. So I said, okay. she don't want to speak to me. She don't want to have nothing to do with it. I must go do my thing myself.
Right.
You understand me? So I did not pursue her, and the court did write to her and all of that, and she did not answer. So she have nothing to do with it. And the bank people, these managers in the bank, they are the ones make these guys to steal money, because they are the ones who are thieving money and blocking and are having people money. You see many times how they take, the managers, them take millions and millions of dollars,
Well, I can't say so, because, you don't approve of that, or you can't just assume.
Well, we see it come through court all the time. We don't see it, hear it on the news.
Oh, yeah. Oh, with some of the stories then
Yeah.
with people that take yeah, but them that are different. Them there's something that come like them that are fraud, like them catch them. Me get what you say still. Yeah, me get what you say.
Yeah, so if they have my money in the bank and don't want to give me, they want me to get, what I call it now, get fed up and leave it for them to take it. And I swear to God, as I start speaking to you, I'm not leaving it. I need my money.
Oh God, it come like all by you die in bed, you want that money.
Me say, my man dead left here, me and him, you jail, whatever, and there is no way nobody else gonna take it. I am healthy enough because, listen to me, I have cancer and I took out my breast. And I never go to a doctor office or get medication yet.
How long now you have cancer?
Me is a fighter.
How long now you have it? How long now you have it?
Well, I have it before 2019, right through the time from the 2015.
So you have fight the court and you have fight breast cancer.
Yeah. I have this lump from 2015, and I go to where I do the surgery, and I don't take no doctor medication. I do
share the remedy for some ladies on the show, they can hear it.
I promise to share it,
Yeah, man.
I promise to share it.
One night. But
yeah.
I'm sorry, sir, I saw it reach and now, and how much now? You're about 60, 61, 65? Oh.
I'm 50. I'm gonna be 59.
Oh, 59. Oh, so you're 59, big enough, so 60. It's been 19 years and you still can't get the money. Boy, I don't know. Well, well, it's bigger than we, It's bigger than we, and
bigger than God,
Yeah.
Yeah, that me tell myself. Yeah.
Wow.
I am bigger than God. And I believe, I believe these people just trying to spite me. Yeah, man, they're just trying to spite me because I remember when
you know why you have against, It's true, you're not really the, wife, like wife as in you have a marriage certificate. If you was a wife, marriage certificate, everything, prove of that, you're gone through like flying colors, man.
Yeah, but guess what? The court give me the right.
Yeah, I know, man. But may I tell you, say,
give me the right
you have to understand how the court work now. You have channels and channels that can make things work. But you have certain documentation where just make the process go easy. ABC, smooth sailing. Yeah.
Yeah, man, I understand. But I'm saying, getting 3 orders from the Supreme Court.
Supreme Court are the highest of the highest court. So
the highest of the highest. Why they are still ignoring the court orders? Oh, no. It's like they are bigger than. Listen to me. I said to myself, if I have to get a boombox when we can make nice, bright up some flat card, go to Jane Bank, go down a Bank of Jamaica, I shout, me I go get my money. Me I forget it.
Then that's still not going to work, but me understand what you say. Anyway, thanks for sharing the story. Me broadcast today on Saturday, maybe tomorrow night, me broadcast it. So me get the feedback from my audience and stay strong, all right?
Bless you, man. Because I remember, even a lady